Hi, I'm Ryan,
And I'm Dave.
and we're here at the Blue Ribbon panel judging gold quills this year. Dave, what do you think, or why are you glad you're here today?
Well, it's a really fantastic opportunity to judge gold quill and to get a hold of what the best and the brightest in the community and in the world are doing in regards to, in our case, I don't know if we can say what we're supposed to be doing.
Oh, sure,
But,
why not?
we're judging for social media, and so we're hearing what all the propeller heads and the fantastic kids, the 24 to 34s and up, are really doing, and we're seeing some really interesting entries and getting a chance to really use that and to see how folks are tying communication strategy to new media and this wild west of everything's possible kind of social media stuff has been really interesting for me in particular, and I'm sure you too. So
Yeah, aside from the entries we've been getting into, it's just the people we get to meet. We have people from all around the world with us here today, doing interesting jobs in challenging climates. And then, we get to also intersect with this new media that Dave was talking about, and how people are using social media to achieve, traditional communication ends. So seeing where those, our traditional practices are meeting our new technologies, and we're creating more relationships. And so fascinating to see the creativity that other communicators have used to do that. And I look forward to seeing more entries this afternoon, and so far it's been great, and really appreciated the quality of work that people have put forward.
yeah, and we should probably touch on a couple of things that we're seeing that are remarkable about some of our favorite things so far. My favorite so far, and we're four entries in, so we're a little limited yet, but we've seen a group that's actually trained their own employees on how to engage folks in social media. So they have Twitter experts that they're getting people involved at a real media strategy level. So they're almost treating this like media training, where they're letting people come in and be the experts on Facebook or LinkedIn or Twitter or any of the other thousands of social media outlets out there. So that's really cool. We're also seeing some folks that are just beginning to tie strategy into social media and thinking of that as a plan. And so it's been really fun to actually see the old guard of communication, the watchwords, strategy, tie things into being measurable, and of course all the great things that Gold Quill embodies, used in social media. And I think it's going to be a fantastic thing to watch grow. This is the first year that they're doing social media, and so there's a little bit of a mixed bag right now, but boy, is it fun to watch what the best and the brightest in the world are doing in regards to engaging folks in conversations virtually.
I think the last trend I would see is that social media is actually making tracking communication easier. The big struggle for the last couple of years is how are we going to measure this? Well, it turns out with all the automation and the digitization of all the conversations, new and interesting ways of tracking this are coming about, and seeing how actual behavior and relationships are developed, what the nature of the conversations are going on, because they're all happening in a way that we can view, see them, and gather that information for knowledge into organizations, and for sharing, and for making it more dynamic and meeting our business needs.
And some of that measurement is actually working to the detriment of some of our folks, because we're seeing all kinds of numbers and tools, and then folks are losing their way sometimes with regard to, okay, what's that key strategy, and is this really meeting the actual need versus filling in a bunch of numbers? So
yeah. Careful not to all be outputs.
Exactly. I think that pretty much covers it for what we're seeing so far. Fantastic opportunity. If you ever have the chance to judge Blue Ribbon for Gold Quill, do it. Don't even ask. If they offer, just do it, because this is fantastic. Kudos to IABC International on a fantastic new headquarters. We were just on the roof and got to watch the fog begin to roll in over San Francisco here. So it's a beautiful place and a lot of fantastic people. I'm just honored to be part of this. So thank you, IABC.
And I'll say the same. Thank you, IABC.
All right.